Hey everybody, it's Kyle here. Welcome back to another video. So this video was inspired by a conversation I had with a friend within the CP community. He asked me, what does hashtag CPProb stand for? And if you don't know, I have merch now, or disability positive shirts, as I like to say. The link for those will be down below, but on one of the shirts it says hashtag CPProbs, and that stands for hashtag CP problems. And when I say that in my context of the word, and some of my couple of other friends with cerebral palsy, that is just when CP is just making itself more pronounced than usual. Some days are better than others. Some days I can be perfectly fine and my muscles are loose, and then the next day I'm super tight and it's really difficult to walk. Or I have low energy. Or, I trip over my own feet and I fall and scrape up my knee. Those are just some CP problems. Hashtag CP probs. But those are usually when I'm having a bad CP day. And, for me, I can have a bad cerebral palsy day where, it's causing me issues that it normally doesn't on a regular basis, and I could still have a good day. Where, if I'm spending time with my niece or I'm going to see a movie, I can still classify the day as a good day because I had a good time, but I can separate it into those two distinct categories. Was today a good day overall, and was today a good CP day? But what this video is inspired by is the idea that the friend I was talking to says they never have a bad CP day. They never have a bad day at all. And at first, when he told me this, I was like, you've got to be kidding me. Like, now you're just lying. You're lying to me. You're lying to yourself. Like, people have bad days. Like, that's normal. And the more I asked him about it, the more he was like, well, I don't consider those bad days. The way he looks at life in general is life's too short, so why worry about it? And he said he doesn't consider those bad days. He has a very limited list of what makes him have a bad day. And it really got me thinking. I guess it really is in your perception of what a bad day is. Because I was asking him all kinds of questions like, do you deal with pain? Yes, but that's not a bad day. While for me, that would be a bad day, a bad CP day, or a bad day overall. It just depends on how the rest of the day goes. But yeah, I just thought it was really interesting that he was telling me he never has bad days, because I've had plenty. And I feel like, well, before I had this conversation with him, I thought everybody did. It's just something, you can't be good all the time, He has some rough patches. And he just made me think about what I classify as a bad day. And I'd never really thought about it that way, just because I'm hurting, doesn't mean I have to have I don't have to classify it as a bad CP day. In my head, that's what I do. I can make the distinction between the two. Like, just because I'm tight doesn't mean I still can't have a good day with my family, friends, working, just whatever I'm doing. Still not working currently, but I still had a good day at work, and I still called it a good day, even if my knee was hurting. And we got to do an activity, we had an art project or Tai Chi, stuff like that. If I still did things that I was enjoying that day, I would still call it a good day and just label it as a bad CP day. He This person, my friend that I was talking to, he just doesn't have bad days like that. Um, he has, he said he had bad days with friends, if they get into arguments and stuff, but he doesn't look at his CP as causing him bad days. Um, and like I said, I was like, you've got to be kidding me. Like, now you're just lying. But, it really is all about mental perception. I told him I'm not as mentally strong to not say that I don't have bad days. And don't feel like you have to say that you never have a bad day. That is one big message I would like to make in this video is if you're saying you have a bad day, like that's okay. If someone says, I never have bad days, don't feel like you shouldn't be able to have bad days. We all work through our problems differently. We all have different perceptions and perspectives on things. So if you have bad days, that is okay. When I over-exercise or overdo it, and I'm sore, I don't know what to make of those, because I'm good, because I'm glad that I am exercising and working my body, but then it's like, ooh, a little too much. So sometimes I don't maintain that balance of what's too much and what's too little, but yeah, I will admit I have CP problems. That it causes me challenges. I guess I shouldn't call them problems. Challenges is a better word. But yeah, I won't deny that I have my bad days. I don't like to complain about my bad days, and I will most of the time keep it to myself, because I don't want to complain a lot, and I don't want the pity me attitude. So a good, I want to say 80% of the time, I will keep it to myself, because if someone that I love needs me, I will put them before myself. I will help them with their problems, and leave mine out of the equation. And that's just who I am, and that's what I like. I like to see others happy. That makes me happy to know that I helped them get to a happy place. So unless it's like a major issue, I don't really talk about it. I'm getting better at talking about it, with my mom, actually. Because she's on this journey with me, the CP journey with me. Both of my parents are, and I am getting better about talking to them about it when it is a bad day. Just because I think it helps people to understand, like, yeah, today is not a good day. But yeah, well, why I'm quiet is I'm thinking, yeah, I don't like to cause issue. I don't like to cause problems. So I don't want, when the CP is causing me challenges, it's not something I want to bring on to other people. So I tend not to. I'm getting better at it, and I just wanted to make this video to say that when we are having challenges and difficulties, it's okay to talk about them. And if you're someone who doesn't classify things as bad days, like, I applaud you. And I would hope to eventually one day get there. But if you are someone who is dealing with cerebral palsy or any other type of disability, or anyone really in general that has bad days, it is okay to have bad days. What's not okay is to let them bring you down. It's okay to stay there for a day, maybe two, and then we either have to ask for help to fix the problem, or we just put it behind us and keep pushing forward, so it doesn't continue to hinder any progress or goals that we have. At least that's what I try to do. Because, we can't let CP stop us. CP never quits, so neither will we, right? But I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you next Tuesday. I post every Tuesday. If you've liked what you've seen, please give it a thumbs up, share it with your friends, comment down below, tell me about what you think and how you deal with bad CP days or just bad days in general. And if you're curious about my shirts, there will be a link in the description below, and I will see you next time.